You're now watching Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Here are the headlines. A joint meeting to prepare for the 20th thematic session of the City People's Council, co-chaired by the Chairman of the Council and Chairman of the People's Committee. A conference to review progress on the project for sustainable development of 1 million hectares of high-quality, low-emission rice. Vietnam welcomed over 6 million international visitors in the first quarter of 2025, up nearly 30% year-on-year, the highest quarterly figure to date. Top news today. On the afternoon of April 9, a joint meeting was held to prepare for the upcoming 20th thematic session of the City People's Council. The meeting was co-chaired by Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu, Standing Vice Secretary of the City Policy Committee and Chairman of the City People's Council, and Mr. Chương, Chairman of the City People's Committee. At the meeting, delegates finalized the submission for 9 reports and accompanying draft resolutions for the 20th session of the Cần Thơ City People's Council, scheduled for April 25, 2025. These documents address critical areas such as the restructuring of administrative units at provincial and commune levels, the 2025 Public Investment Capital Plan, adjustment to the 2021-2025 Midterm Investment Plan, and the 2023 City Budget Settlement. Further reports detail proposed revisions to the 2025 budget revenue and expenditure estimates, borrowing and debt repayment strategies, and the approval of new projects necessitating land acquisition. Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu instructed the City People's Committee to continue refining the draft resolution by ensuring data accuracy and correcting any content discrepancies prior to submission. Committees of the City People's Council are responsible for reviewing these draft resolutions and providing the examination reports. The objective is to guarantee that the resolutions are comprehensive, legally sound, and poised for effective implementation upon Council approval. On April 9th in Cần Thơ City, the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development convened a conference to review the progress of the project for sustainable development of 1 million hectares of high-quality and low-emission rice cultivation associated with green growth in the Mekong Delta by 2030. The Mekong Delta Emission Reduction Rice Project encompasses 12 provinces, covering a total of 1.015 million hectares. The models of high-quality, low-emission rice cultivation have demonstrated substantial economic and environmental advantages. Farmers experience a reduction in production costs ranging from 8.2 to 24.2%, achieved through decreased seed usage, fertilizer savings, fewer pesticide applications, and 30 to 40% less irrigation water. Simultaneously, yields increased from 2.4 to 7%, leading to a 12 to 50% rise in farmers' income, translating to an additional profit of 4 to 7.6 million Vietnamese dong per hectare. Looking ahead, the project aims to expand sustainable farming areas, provide comprehensive training, straighten credit access and production linkages, and establish a low-emission rice brand to enhance market competitiveness. Minister of Agriculture and Environment Đỗ Đức Duy commended the initial results and encouraged local authorities to support participating farmers, scale up the project implementation, and foster stronger cooperative and institutional partnerships. On the afternoon of April 9th, the Ministry of Public Security, in collaboration with key political and media agencies, held a seminar on implementing revolutionary ethics for public security forces in the new era. The seminar featured numerous presentations focused on defining ethical standards for public security officers to facilitate the development of a modern and professional force. Key themes included cultivating patriotism, integrity, and selfless service through principles of diligence, thrift, honesty, and public-mindedness. Participants also reviewed the impact of past campaigns, such as studying and adhering to President Hồ Chí Minh's 6 teachings and the motto, "For the nation, sacrifice. For the people, serve." The discussion underscored the importance of steadfast resistance against hostile forces to safeguard national security and articulated the core revolutionary ethics vital for public security personnel. The Veteran Association of Cần Thơ City's 2025 training course on association work opened on April 10th morning with the participation of nearly 150 caterers and members. Over 2 days, the War Veterans Association trained its caterers and members on core professional tasks, supervision, social criticisms, inspection, and discipline relevant to the Vietnam War Veteran Association's 7th term. The training also covered digital transformation and the use of electronic handbooks, aiming to enhance awareness, clarify goals and strategies, and prepare leaders for effective directions in 2025 and beyond. The program also strengthened their political resolve and theoretical foundation to counter hostile arguments and protect the party ideological stance in the current revolutionary period. The Ministry of Justice has issued its appraisal of the revised law on caterers and civil servants, drafted by the Ministry of Home Affairs, set to submission to the National Assembly in May. The draft includes several reform recommendations based on international experience. The Ministry of Home Affairs is proposing regulations to permit part-time and remote work for civil servants in specific roles or facing particular personal circumstances, such as caring for young children or elderly parents, drawing on international models that prioritize civil servants' right to rest through generous leave policies and the accrual of unused leave. The ministry suggests Vietnam explore similar reforms, including extended maternity leave, adoption leave, care leave, and personal leave. Furthermore, aligning with digital government initiative, the ministry recommends flexible work arrangements to boost efficiency and work-life balance. As previously announced, officials, civil servants, and workers will have a 5-day holiday from April 30 to May 4 for the April 30 May 1st occasion, with a compensatory workday on Saturday, April 26. Coinciding with national holiday, students will also have a 5-day break from April 30 to May 4th, according to the Ministry of Education and Training previous academic year schedule. The first semester concludes before January 18. The curriculum is completed and the school year ends before May 31st. Primary school completion and secondary school graduation recognition are scheduled before June 30th, with first grade enrollment finalized before July 31st. The 2025 National High School graduation exam will be held on June 26th and 27th. The Ministry of Education and Training emphasizes the need for consistent school year schedules across all educational levels within a locality, particularly in multi-level general schools. On April 9 afternoon, the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, in collaboration with the city's Union of Friendship Organization and the US-based Callis Foundation, held a 2025 gift-giving event for poor and near-poor households. Each 1 million Vietnamese đồng gift was co-funded by the Callis Foundation and the Cần Thơ City Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee. At the event, Chairman of Cần Thơ City Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee Nguyễn Nhân welcomed the foundation and thanked them for supporting poor households. He noted the front's recent efforts, including nearly 136,000 dead gifts, 309 tons of rice, and 169 solidarity houses. He also shared that 531 homes are being built for disadvantaged families under a campaign to eliminate substandard housing, aiming for completion by April 25, 2025. Vietnam welcomed over 6 million international visitors in the first quarter of 2025, marking a nearly 30% increase year-on-year and the highest number of international arrivals in any single quarter to date. Vietnam tourism sector continues its strong recovery in the first quarter of 2025, generating an estimated 21,500 billion Vietnamese dong in revenue, an 18.3% increase year-on-year. Revenue from accommodation and catering services also saw a significant rise, reaching approximately 200,000 billion Vietnamese dong, up by 14%. These figures underscore Vietnam's sustained appeal as a prominent destination in international tourism. Notably, the first quarter witnessed growth across most markets, with a particularly strong surge in arrivals from China. Neighboring Southeast Asian markets also demonstrated robust growth compared to the same period in 2024, with Cambodia experiencing an increase of 105.6% and the Philippines over 95.1%. Experts suggest that these positive trends indicate promising opportunities for Vietnam tourism industry throughout 2025. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.